Welcome back, YouTube. Today I'm doing some reviews of some tire levers here. These ended up being the winner, these Schwalbe levers. I did kind of break this one, but I wasn't using it the right way. They do have kind of this gimmick where you can, when you're putting the tire back on, you can clip these on either side of the tire, and I'll show you that in the video. That way when you're putting the bead back on, it doesn't just keep coming out further down the line on the tire. So I'll probably be picking up a few more sets of these. They have a nice amount of flex in them to where they don't just snap, but they also help you. You can really leverage them, and they flex, and then you can get the bead on. And these were basically the only reason I could get my tires off today. Whereas if I didn't have these, I would kind of be screwed. They're also nice because they're lightweight and they fit well. I use the SWAT system, so they kind of fit well in with my spare tube that I keep in my down tube of my Enduro. The other tubes I used, these are just some kind of knockoff, no-name brand eBay ones. Those were kind of my favorites before. These I kind of roughed up the edge here to where this one's not really usable anymore. This one's still good. But these aren't bad, but I like the Schwalbes better. The Pedros are nice for getting the bead seated in when you're putting your tubes or your tire, trying to get that last little bit on, and for leverage. Sometimes for just having a thicker tire that you can leverage. You probably won't break these. Just have another no-name brand. As you notice, I only have one of them. These are just the cheap kind of imitation ones I got off eBay. I broke one. Kind of broke the tip off while leveraging it. So still think the Schwalbes beat these out. The Crank Brothers tool is nice. I think it's worth having one of these in your shop because I think they're like $7 or $8. I used it a few times getting the tubes on today. I also bought this thing, this Cool Stop. For mountain bike tires, I would say this is almost kind of useless, especially for 29-inch wheels when you're trying to put on a 2.5 tire. This wasn't very helpful for as far as cranking. I think it's more helpful if you have a road tire. You put this on the rim, this comes down, hooks onto the bead of the tire, and you pull it back on. It didn't work very well for me. I would not recommend getting this for mountain bikes. Maybe worth a try if you have a hard time with some real skinny road bike tires. The tires we're installing today are a Minion DHF downhill casing. Kind of see all the branding there, as well as an Assegai 29 by 2.5. Alrighty, so here you have this little piece that you push in and you hook on the rim right there. So we'll see if we can do that. Probably a little bit too hard with this rim. Tire combo. This is a downhill tire on a 30mm rim. So for the meantime, I'm just going to put this right here, see if that keeps the tire from inching back at least. See if we can get this on. And now I'm using the Crank Brothers tool. Just kind of working that rim on as best I can. Having some trouble there. Grab one of these guys. Again, that flexibility seems to be helping. Now I've sort of hit a spot where, there we go, a little bit better. I don't know if I'll be able to get this all the way on with this lever without going to something a little chunkier. We're getting close though. Nice. There. We're at the last little bit. See if we can get it on by hand. So that was pretty effective in keeping this from moving. Question is, can I get the last little bit on? I think I have a shot sneaking this under here. Really crank down there. There it goes. And there we go. We're able to get it on just with this here. So this is a tire that I've tried to get off before and given up on. These levers are just flexy enough that they can flex and get under. And again, still not super easy, but just that little bit of flexing action helps you get it. Maybe a little bit more of a struggle then. But instead of snapping, kind of goes back in. Maybe we can get it there. Slowly but surely making progress. It looks like we got it.